Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is running and pre-running or pre-race day prep. A few of my friends have asked me, Marcus, seen you transform and lose a bunch of weight, and we see your times just like kicking butt lately. What are you doing before a race? Because this morning, it's early in the morning here in New York. I'm getting ready to do a 30K mountain challenge here, which is about a little over 18 miles, almost 19 miles in Wurtsboro. You run straight up the mountain and then rolling hills past the Bashakil Preserve. So, and I kicked butt my last half marathon, which is 13.2 miles. I kicked butt on that. So a couple of my friends said, Marcus, a couple people say, man, what do you do? Obviously you run a lot and you train, but we don't want to know that. We want to know what you do like before the race, the morning of, the day before. Are you carb loading? That's the common question. Are you carb loading? First of all, I'm carb loading every day. Every day is a carb a day. I'm following 80-10-10 macronutrient. I'm not following this book to a T because I'm working in a little bit of cooked food, like sweet potatoes, beans. Once a week I usually have rice pasta because every Sunday we meet with family and friends, and I'll have rice pasta, brown rice pasta, or organic whole wheat pasta with no added oil. The thing to keep this diet is no added oil. So all my food, I'm not using olive oil, I'm not cooking anything in any oil. It's all just straight up, and I'm lowered my consumption of high-fat foods like nuts. I'll have only a few nuts instead of a handful of nuts. I mean like 6 to 10 almonds if I have almonds, okay? So that's what I'm talking about lowering those fatty foods. No peanut butter, nothing like that. I love peanut butter. So the day before a race, obviously carb loading without a doubt, okay? I had about 20 dates yesterday. I love dates. And I buy a bunch of organic, the dried dates, organic. And I had about 20 of them yesterday. I had about 4 smoothies like this size. This is a quart, so I had a gallon of smoothies yesterday. And of course I'm having a smoothie before now. In this smoothie I have 2 of these right now, so I have a half a gallon for this morning before my race. I have in here, now it's 6:30 right now, my race starts at 9. So 7:30 either. I have 2.5 hours before race time, so I'm going to get this out of my system. I'm going to be able to go to the bathroom. In here I have a half a pound of spinach, about 8 bananas, and probably about 8 dates, okay? Lots of high quality carbs in here, lots of energy, lots of sustained energy. I'm actually taking with me, I don't take gels with me out on the course. I'll sometimes make my own, where I'll take figs or dates, puree them, add a little bit of salt, add a potassium supplement to it maybe sometimes, lemon juice, and puree that up and make a paste out of it, add some coconut water if I have to, okay? Soak the dates overnight. If you look at some high quality gels, that's typically what's in there. It's the figs or dates, something like that, something high sugar and some kind of potassium electrolyte, something like that. So that's how I can make my own. This is an 18 miler today. I'm probably not going to do that. I have plenty of time to do that. I have the dates soaking, they're ready to go, but I'm probably not going to do that. Probably going to take at least about 20 dates with me. So before the race, I can pop a couple, and during the race, I can pop a few dates, and then after the race, of course, recarb load up with dates. Yesterday, the day before the race, gallon of smoothies, lots of raw foods, lots of fruits, lots of veggies. Last night I did have a cooked meal. I had a sweet potato, wrap, like a sweet potato burrito, sweet potatoes, rice, lots of lettuce, and homemade salsa, so raw tomato salsa. And that was my dinner last night. It was only about a half a sweet potato. I did that right after my smoothie. And the key that I found to be very successful, I always take fiber pills the day before. I take them like midday, mid-afternoon, maybe at dinner. I take fiber pills depending on what time my race is the next day. When I wake up in the morning, I want to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom anyway on a high fiber diet, especially with all these bananas, high quality carbohydrate. I'm always going to the bathroom constantly, so that's good. So my system's keeping clean, but I want to make sure that I get everything out of my system because I want to run light. I want to feel light. I don't want to be constipated. So I'm not eating white bread and white pasta the day before and carb loading like typical, you can see like pre-pasta dinners for marathons and everything where they're just loading up on white pasta. This is denatured. There's no nutrients. It's actually glue at that point. So that's the name of the game. A lot of high quality carbs. I take these fiber cleanse pills. So just totally cleans me out. I'm fresh and alive. And when I wake up first thing in the morning, I get up early for a race. First thing I do is drink a cup of tea. A cup of tea. I like a non-caffeinated, so an herbal tea. That just helps the process of cleaning out and going to the bathroom, okay? Hot herbal tea. Sometimes I'll put a sweetener in. Today I put a little bit of agave in because agave was sitting there on the counter. I don't know what the agave was doing at my house, but it was there. So I said I'll put a little agave in today. I usually never do agave. Sometimes I'll do dehydrated coconut blossom sap, aka palm sugar, which is my favorite sweetener. A little bit of that, but not much. Or a lot of times I'll just drink it just plain, which is fine. It's just a matter of getting something warm and getting that process going in your body. And then I make smoothies. I make smoothies good 2.5 hours before, so by the time I get to the race, register, do all that, then I can go to the bathroom one more time, and then I'm ready to go, and that's my pre-race. Now I do this. I don't do many races. I don't do many 10Ks. I'd like to do the more longer distance ones, so half marathons and more really turn me on. So. If it's a 6 mile, if it's a 10K, I don't really go through a lot of all this trouble that time. Sometimes a 5K I really don't run, but I'll run them here and there if it's a local race. I run every day. I try to run 6 miles, so I'm always running, so I don't go through all this preparation every single day. It's just on the big races, and especially the ones I have to travel to, is key. So hope that helps you with your pre-race preparation, your pre-race nutritional training, so to speak. So leave your comments, criticisms, thoughts below. What do you do pre-big race, half marathon or more? I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and pass it on. Thanks for watching.
Right, I can't stop it tonight. This epidemic, I'm trying to fight, but pressure's rising now. It's in the danger zone. Somebody help me, I'm about to go terminal. It's an epidemic, all is clinical. It's an epidemic, all is clinical. Hey, it's an epidemic.